Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Orlando, Florida. We'll be here in Central Florida for the next few videos, and today we are visiting Heveri Leu Gardens. Heveri Leu Gardens is only minutes from downtown Orlando and encompasses multiple gardens, including over 40 plant collections from around the world, as well as the historic Leu House Museum. In this video, we'll take a walk around the gardens, stopping to admire many of the gardens here, and plenty of beauty along the way. We also have the chance to catch the glass and steel sculpture exhibit, and we'll get into a little history about the property as we explore. As I said before, we are in Central Florida for the next few upcoming videos, so if you are planning a trip to the Orlando, Kissimmee area, definitely subscribe and keep getting off the couch with us, please. And if you are new to our channel, thank you. Thanks so much for getting off the couch with us. And if you've been getting off the couch with us, let me say thank you again. And I'm sure you know we aim to save you all, our fellow travelers, time and money on your adventures. So let's talk discounts. Active duty military is free, and up to 4 additional guests receive discounts off of admission. There is also free admission for recipients of SNAP, and there are free days open to the public. And I will have the website link in the description box for all of the discount and admission details. Please keep in mind too that there are annual memberships that you can purchase, and that will allow you unlimited admission throughout the year. And this garden does accept reciprocal admissions too from other gardens. In fact, we're using our membership we purchased from the Atlanta Botanical Gardens in Atlanta, Georgia to score our free admission for today. A travel tip that I discuss in our monthly newsletter. Each month we provide travel tips to help stretch your vacation dollars or make travel easier. Join us for more travel ideas and more travel tips with our monthly newsletter. The sign up link is in the description box and also on our website at offourcouch.com. Right now, we are gazing at Lake Rowena, which is a great place for us to officially start our day. We'll go ahead and get a little closer and enjoy more of this lake view. And this area right in front of the lake has so much space. There's plenty of room to spread out. There are people just enjoying a picnic in this green space. You can bring your own food and drinks into the garden. And I did see that a foxtail coffee is coming too within the Welcome Center. This is such a nice break from the crowds and traffic often found around Orlando. We've only been in Orlando now for a couple of days, but the recharge is necessary. It is nice to get out here in this open, calm, quiet space. We're going to go ahead now and get on the path and start making our way into the gardens. Oh, this archway. What a lovely welcome. And this is the second sculpture of the Glass in Flight 2 exhibit by Alex Heveri that we get to see today. The first, the blue morpho butterfly, is at the entrance. There are a total of 17 of these exhibits that are on display until May 12, 2024. And I don't know if we'll have the chance to see them all, but I do know it's not all about butterflies, which is why there's a sign to the side of the monarch archway testing our knowledge about the insects. We actually do know a bit about insects now. We recently visited the Disease Vector Education Center in St. Augustine, Florida, which is all about insects. So this is a refresher course for us, and it is preparing us for different insects that we'll see within this exhibit. Okay, so we are moving on now to the Tropical Stream Garden. This is a lush green garden, but still dotted with bright colors. Okay, so we see a birdhouse here too, right in the middle of this garden. And the birdhouse has a ladder. Wow, I've never seen that before. So this is a rainforest shack birdhouse, like a shack you would find in the rainforest of Australia. And up ahead are ants from the exhibit Glass in Flight 2. These are so cool looking. The sign says that ants have 2 stomachs, one just to store food to be shared with other ants, and one that holds food for their own consumption. And they are the longest living insects. Interesting, all stuff I did not know. And these sculptures are so bright and detailed too. They're really, really cool looking. And beside the bright red ants are the darkest black elephant ears I've ever seen, that any of us have ever seen. I checked, I asked everyone. They are called black coral. You can see the sign here providing the information about the plant name, and I didn't even know they came in this color. They are beautiful though. We are coming across another birdhouse on our walk in the garden. How wonderful. But this is actually a bird church. This is a Spanish mission birdhouse, and it's a replica of an old Spanish mission. These replica birdhouses are so wonderful. I've never seen anything like this before. I just love these. And be still, my heart. Another birdhouse. This is an African hut birdhouse. It's a bird-sized replica of huts with mud and thatched roofs found in equatorial Africa. So we are by the water now, and where there is water in Florida, there just may possibly be alligators. No sighting of alligators though so far. Lots of bald cypress trees though are standing tall and stately, and we did see a woodpecker. And the woodpecker has a birdhouse, of course. I'm sure you've already noticed, but these signs serve three purposes. They tell you about the birdhouse, what it's designed after. They also give details about a bird of that region and a tree that you will find in that region. This sign is all about North America, and this birdhouse replicates a Florida cracker style home, which generally had raised floors, tin roofs, and big porches. Okay, let's head to some more gardens. We're trying to see as many of the gardens as possible, and hopefully some more birdhouses too. That has been a highlight for me. If you all agree, if you've been enjoying seeing the different replica birdhouses, let me know in the comments. Let us know. On our way to the next garden, we do see a turtle hanging out on a branch in the water. Our second wildlife sighting of the day. Other than the lizards, which are everywhere. Every step we take, a lizard is just scurrying away. We have come to a huge tall bundle of bamboo, and we're coming across a Middle Eastern tiger swallowtail exhibit. There is a butterfly garden here, and I think we're getting to that garden soon, I believe. I just wonder what type of butterflies we'll see once we arrive there. From this overlook here, we can see the rose garden, and I read that this is the largest public rose garden in Florida. Isn't this beautiful? I love roses. Lilies are my favorite though. Roses are definitely high on the list for me. And if you have a favorite flower or garden that you've seen so far in the video, tell us in the comments too. And if you have a garden you believe we should visit, a botanical garden in North America that you think we should visit, tell us that too. We'll be taking advantage of our member benefits that I was discussing at the beginning of the video, and we plan to visit as many more botanical gardens as possible. So let's leave the rose garden now, and let's go ahead and make our way to the museum. The Leu House Museum, at the time of this visit, is open Tuesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. with the last tour admission at 12:30. So if you want to tour this historic home, you'll want to do the opposite of what we're doing, because we're here late in the day now. So you will want to make sure that you make this one of your first stops during your day here at Leu Gardens. So this home was built in 1888, and 4 different families have lived here and have added on to the property. In front of the house is another sculpture from the exhibit, a dragonfly, the firecracker skimmer, and way off in the distance, my daughter and I, we can see something. So we're running over to see what it is. And it's a birdhouse. It is actually a replica of the Leu house. How cute is this? The bird on the side is native to the southeast United States, and the tree, the southern live oak. My daughter is actually noticing these trees around the Leu birdhouse. Such attention to detail. My daughter is noticing some discrepancies. The birdhouse doesn't have the windows around the door. Otherwise, it is a perfect replica, and I dare say it's actually cuter than the original. I love it. We are getting really close to the butterfly garden now. Butterflies really can't be contained though to one garden, and many times when we visit botanical gardens, we see more butterflies outside of the butterfly garden than we see in the garden. But let's see what's happening in this butterfly garden. Oh, they are so much fun to watch, aren't they? And these butterflies travel together. They move in groups. First time seeing that. So this is the vegetable garden that we're in now. Look at all of these fresh veggies. And next, we will move to the cemetery. Yes, you heard that right. There is a cemetery at the garden, and it is a part of the history of this property. If you remember me talking about when we were at the Leu House Museum, I stated that there were 4 owners of the home. The first owners were David and Angeline Mizell, and David Mizell was a sheriff, and he was ambushed and killed in the line of duty and was buried here along with other family members. It's believed that there are around 36 other family members also buried in this lot. While making our way out, we'll admire another sculpture, the desert bird, from the Glass and Flight 2 exhibit, and we'll still check out a few more gardens before our day ends. And we are in the idea garden now. This plant looks like something that would spark some ideas, doesn't it? Let's keep looking. Maybe more ideas will pop up. So, did you guys come up with any more ideas? I did. I want to make one of these birdhouses. I just love these. And check out this one. It's an English stone cottage birdhouse from England, of course. The sign also points out the song thrush found throughout Eurasia and the olive tree native to the Mediterranean region of Europe, Asia, and Africa. So cool. I shared my idea with the kids too about making our own replica birdhouse, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. So we now have a project and have been inspired after spending the day in these beautiful gardens. We hope you've been inspired as well. If you are planning a trip to Leu Gardens or to the Orlando area and found this video helpful or inspiring, please hit the thumbs up button and let us know. If you had a favorite garden or favorite flower or a favorite birdhouse and you haven't told us about it just yet, please add that in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts and feedback, and we love hearing about your upcoming trips and past adventures as well. So please feel free to share, and we would love for you all to join us for another adventure. Each and every Saturday, a new adventure comes your way. And next Saturday, we are still here in Central Florida at Disney Springs in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, as we check out some of the new happenings there. Subscribe if you're yet to do so. Disney Springs is constantly evolving, always changing. So let's check out what's going on together. As always, thanks so much for joining us here at Heveri P. Leu Gardens in Orlando, Florida. Thank you so much for walking around with us, and thank you for all of the likes, the comments, the shares, the feedback, and for sharing your travels and adventures with us. Thanks for joining us on our travel and adventures. Without you all getting off the couch with us, these adventures would not be possible. So thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.